far from here, focused on my own way, with never looking back to those who lived in fear. There was nothing I could do, there is nothing you said that could make me realize how much lucky I was. Just out of reach of the fire, was not aware of the nightmare, but when I stopped to see those eyes begging for help, begging for hope, just need to open my eyes now to try to change them to sunshine, to be someone among others. I've got to try it. If I bleed tonight, if I am sad tonight, I don't have the time to fight. If I wake tonight, if I'm so tired tonight, I'm falling asleep when I'm home, when I'm no place to go, no one that can see through at the side of the light. I can see my life is crap, I have to see them too. I just live into my world, far from the pain.
Alright, welcome ladies and gentlemen. We're here tonight. Got some kind of little special for you here. We got the Mike Westbrook Knoxville Nationals here. And we got the ladies night going to start here first, and then we got the qualifying races for the Knoxville Nationals. Could have old Jack and Terry up here with me then, but kick this thing off. Now these are the wives, girlfriends, daughters of a lot of the drivers out here that you see kind of week in and week out. And who we got? Got a couple like I said, got a couple of the daughters out here. Bria Templeton and Rayleigh Ryan. There we go. We're gonna swing this thing over here to qualifying. See who can punch their ticket top spot. Now you're going to still see the normal names like Brandon Templeton out on the ticker, but that's just because, you know, most of the ladies don't have their own iRacing account, so they're using the husbands and whatnot. Because all the ladies get $10 for making the show. There you go. Yeah. It's awesome. Well, these are 360 wing sprints, because we are at Knoxville Nationals. And if you're not familiar with the Knoxville Nationals, they have that every year. It's Knoxville Speedway. And it is the Knoxville, they call it the Knoxville Nationals. So we're going off that format this week. The Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Getting that format up. Right now, Allie Chapman. I'm not quite sure who Patrick Spangler's wife was. 73% power too. So not full power in the cars, but hey, that's okay. Still enough to get in trouble. Now I do know that Roland Olson out here is Kelly Olson. Now I'm gonna say Blake Chapman. Well, actually, Sarah. We go. Now, a little thing, I was talking to Patrick earlier, and I heard in the background, and Sarah, evidently, Spangler was having a field day back there. And we were kind of getting a kick at it, laughing. She was back there, I guess, yelling at the drivers. And we were like, welcome to iRacing. There you go. Or, welcome to racing. Oh. Blake Chapman. It's not Blake Chapman, so it's who's in Blake Chapman's car? Roger. Okay, give me the lowdown on that one. I know Templeton actually would be Bria. Brandon Templeton is actually probably going to be either Bria, Rayner. I don't see Rayner. Right now, Bria would be the one on the top spot, and I'm gonna tell you, 10 years old, I'm really gonna come out here and show them all up. Here we go. Roger, come in clutch. See, mine only shows what they registered in as iRating. Here shows the actual name. Okay. So I gotta kind of, y'all gonna have to bear with me here. I'm gonna have to kind of match up the names to the thing. So Blake Chapman, I'm gonna have to say is probably Gretchen Chapman. Then you got Allie Chapman. I don't see Kelly Chapman out there. Okay, Gretchen is Blake's mom. Kelly's the sister. Allie is Zach's wife. Roger's throwing all this info out at. We'll keep this up here. Misty Chapman. A lot of Chapmans out here. Well, they just brought the whole family reunion. But I'm only showing Allie and, well, would be under Blake. Where's the rest? Qualifying right now. So who's using, hey, Roger, let me know who's using Blake Chapman's name. I'm going to say his mom? Gretchen? We'll get this figured out, folks. It's going to be fun, though. Okay, but see, y'all throwing me up for a loop up here. I tell you, Bixler's Kelly Chapman. All right. So Stephen Bixler. Okay, Gretchen's using Blake's. Well, here we go. We're going for the race. 20 laps. All right, here we go. 20 laps. Racing here tonight. We'll get this thing going. We got all we need. I'm going to just use the last names, because I got to call this action. So we do got a little bit here. We break it down. It's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. Miller, how you doing out there, man? All right, let's get this show on the road here. We got the ladies here tonight. Good little field. Roger, where's your wife at? She out here racing? You can get her out here, Roger? Come on now. Wife come in, maybe I should just put her on the mic. What do you think? Here you go, you call this race. Not a chance. What do you mean not a chance? Come on now. Man. Dog. Roger said. Hey, Roger, can I say, you can't be no worse than, man, what you were with 1 foot, right? I mean, really? I mean, she could come out here and probably won this thing, and then she's going to take over your iRacing career. That's what's going to happen. I mean, these ladies might be like, yeah. I still got to go back on Patrick Spangler's wife. That was funny. She was in that back, Sarah. She was in that back there, just going off. We were over there just chuckling. Welcome to iRacing. Gotta love it. I think she said something about like they're wrecking. Well, not on purpose, but it happens. Here we go, Steve King Foundation, folks. We're kicking this thing off here this week. 360s. Mike Westbrook, Knoxville Nationals. Memorial Week here. Got to give us special shout out to the Mike Westbrook family. I hope you're out there watching. We're live here tonight. Coast2Coast Racing Network 2 and Facebook. Already some extracurricular activity going on in the back here. I had to delay the start here. Got cars on the track. Okay, trying to get this thing going straight. Pace truck's in. Watch out, don't want to get run over. All right, up front. Chapman and Company. Here we go. The ladies are at it already. Beating and banging in the back. Green flag. We're racing. And Chapman says, you know what, I'm gonna do the smart move. I'm gonna just ride real slow around this track. Hey, heck with it. Oh, there comes Rayner. Rayner says, I got it. I got this thing covered. Oh, we're in the caution in the back, by the way. Yeah, we had to get this thing sorted. A little bit of stretch start there. Hey, what's going on, y'all? Gary. Yeah, I'm gonna try to keep up with the names out here. Erica, how you doing? Joseph, Bill. Yeah, Kelly's running under Roland Olson. I know, I got folks out here in the chat helping me out too. That's right. Andy Patton. Tell him, Andy. Oh, man. It's all in good fun here. Gotta love the excitement. Here we go. Gonna single file this thing here for a minute. See what we can come up with. All right, ladies out here, I know that the guys' names are on there, but ladies, man. Okay, cool.
Green, green, green.
Green flag, we're back racing here, lady night. Boy, I tell you what, Chapman says I'm gone. Put that pedal to the metal. Right behind the wheels in. Oh, car to wall hard. Butterfield. Well, now the ladies are getting a little bit strung out here. Uh-oh, never mind. Oh, no. Oh. Bixler's around. Get that wall hard. There's Allie in the pink machine. Looking good. Real good. Trainer. Strong also. Oh, there's Kay. Check it out. Let's look at the side of the car. Look at the side of it. Look at that nice looking car. Wilson right here. All about up front though. Oh, they're mixing it up. Top two, Wilson Chapman.
Caution, yellow flag.
Chapman, I'm gonna tell you what. He needs to probably learn from one of the best. Blake Chapman, wasn't a caution though. See what happened. Oh no, Bixler. Sending in the turn. What happened? Boom, keep sending it. Oh, he got into the side. We got wings flying, floppy wheels happening, and magnetic wing going back on. Ouch. Okay. Not bad so far. These ladies are doing a good job. Y'all need to give them a round of applause. Doing a good job. It's all fun out here. Stay tuned. We got the qualifying night 2 360 Mike Westbrook Knoxville National Memorial Race. We'll stay tuned for that. Out front, Templeton. Which one is Jess? That's a good question. All right, let me find out for you. Somebody out there can get it faster than that. Roger gave me a list. Jess is... Roger, which one's Jess? Jessica. Is that who you're talking about? Jessica? Okay. Jess is the new steel and purple car. Okay. So, 42. Purple car. 42. Purple. That's 93.
Green, green, green.
We're looking through here, trying to find them. Going back green. I don't know. Y'all got to tell me the numbers are a little different than what you say in 42s and stuff. Green flag. Back again. Oh, Jess. There you go. Right now, oh, Wilson Chapman. infield. We'll go back here. Sarah, wonder if she's still yelling at Spangler. Probably going, don't wreck me. He's having a field day. Gotta love it. Now, no, that's not Roland Olson. That is actually... Wait, let me tell you who's in the Roland Olson machine. Kelly Olson. Oh, and as soon as we start talking about Kelly, boom, she hits the wall. It's okay. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, hey. Poor Kelly. I think it was. I said you had a little help. Oh, got a little boom boom in the back. And a good spin. Hey, gotta give her credit. Give her credit. Awesome spin. Wilson is yes. Okay, thank you. Well then, Jess right now is doing good. Up front. Okay, they have these custom numbers. Don't match up a lot. There we go. That tells you who Jess is. Jess stands for Jessica. So, yep, Jessica. Say that last name. But we'll just stick to Wilson. Just Jessica. How's that? 'Cause I don't want any of these ladies out here beating on me. Oh, she's looking good. Blue machine out there. Hers is more blue than purple. Chapman's is the one that's purple. Gretchen. So which one is driving Blake Chapman's car? Is it Gretchen? Kelly? Roger, which one's driving that one? Either the mom or the sister. Jessica's Jess, which is Wilson. Gotcha, Ashley. Good deal. Yeah, I know. Trying to keep up with all these names. It's crazy. Right now, look, boy, she fires on all 8 out front. Learning from some of the best here. You got Wilson out front.
The yellow flag is out.
Oh, whoa, yellow flag. Oh, no. Oh, Rayner and company back here trying to go 3 wide. They are 3 wide. Oh, no contact. Oh, well. Kind of flipping. I can just hear them in the background. Ah! My car's wrecking. Oh man. And I could just see them and the guys behind them trying to say, well, you need to try to shut up. I got this. All right, leave me alone. I'm doing fine. You know, they're trying out there, man, help them out and slapping them on the hand, man, when they're trying to point where they're at. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Like I said, so far it's all Jess. Out front leading. So some of these guys, when they come up maybe later on and do the qualifying run, Steve Butterfield, okay. When they try to do the runs later on, raised about 10,000 RPM. So some of the guys, when they come out here later on and race, if they start, man, like, I don't know, weaving all over the track, you know they got hit in the head during the ladies' race. There you go. Or they're still traumatized by, leave me alone. I got this. I still say Roger's wife needed to be out here in the 747 machine. I should have told my wife to get on the mic. Be over here like, what am I supposed to be doing? What am I supposed to say? Doing great. She's doing good. She's out front leading this day. Green flag. We're racing.
Green.
Ladies night here. Mike Westbrook, Knoxville National Memorial Race here. Just out front. I'm gonna say Gretchen right behind the Chapman. That's your top two. Harrison running pretty good. So far, so good.
Caution, yellow flag.
Got Harrison. Oh, another caution. Hold up. What we got? Got here. Butterfield. What happened to Butterfield on the stretch here in the morning? Oh, just got that thing sideways a little bit. Got up on the cushion, and then the two other cars there, they got tangled up. Good grief. Ladies racing here tonight, folks. Got 9 to go. They're qualifying coming up here though shortly. That one's gonna be fun. Good race. I got out there. What y'all talking about? God, she's doing good so far. Doing good. Like I said, in the background. Guys trying to point and say, you need to go here, you need to go there. And they'd be over slapping them on the hand. Leave me alone, I got this. Good coverage. No problem. What's going on out there, Erica? Ashley, Tyler? Jason, what's happening? And Wilson, hold on to this thing. See, they're going to have 9 to go here. Knoxville. Remember, all the ladies, they get 10 for just coming out here tonight. Got the qualifying coming up here shortly. Right after this. Going to place all the qualifying drivers tonight for the Knoxville Nationals. Then they're going to have a little bit of a race. 20-lap style race. A little bit of money on the line. They set that qualifying for tomorrow night. Set the qualifying again for tomorrow night. Got a couple races. We've got veterans. I actually got the veterans and the first responders tomorrow. So that'd be kind of cool. And you got Thursday, the big event coming up. Right now, this is all the ladies out here. Single file. Lights off on the pace truck. Steve Foundation pace. What we got? Wilson, Chapman, top 2 so far. Again, yes, it shows guys' names, but these are ladies in here. So it's Jessica. It's actually out front.
Green flag, green flag.
Gretchen there in second. And she fires off on all 4 cylinders. You got Harris back here hanging on in third. And look who's up in the fourth. Sarah Spangler. Oh, the sideways there. Hold on to it.
Yellow flag is out.
Bronco Bull. Oh, Rayner around. What happened? What happened to Rayner? Got up on the cushion. Went around just a little bit. Ouch. The inside cushion, it'll jump out and bite you. Don't watch it. Like I say, it's a little fun race here. And extracurricular. Oh, between the leaders. They're up there talking about it. Out here having fun. Oh, man. Get everybody tuning in. It's a good one here so far. Like I say, it's the ladies. I know it says some of the men out there on the ticker, but it's the ladies. Oh, it looks like Chapman's got a little bit of damage. Not quite sure. Got tangled up on the caution lap. Going to get the lap back. See Jessica's name on the side of the car. Okay, so Gretchen is riding in Blake Chapman. Okay, so the mom is in Blake Chapman's machine. I got Roger out here giving me a list, update on who's who, what. Gretchen's in Chapman's machine. Jessica is in Wilson's machine. And it's been wild so far. These guys are just blasting. Oh, excuse me, guys. Did I say guys? I'm used to saying guys. These girls. The ladies here tonight. My bad. Alright. Wilson. Jessica out front. Like gonna have a couple machines. They're gonna get a wave around. Gonna be mad. Why? Why is she gonna be mad? Who mad? Ashley says somebody's gonna be mad. Well, yeah, for some reason Wilson got knocked back to fourth on that start. Not quite sure. See what happens. Fires on all the cylinders here. Gets it back out front because Chapman right there. Gretchen's out front. And look who's in second. Old Patrick Spangler's wife out here. Sarah holding on to second place. We heard her earlier. She was having a field day. But here comes Jessica back. I'm going to tell you, Wilson needs to watch out because Jessica might kick him out the seat, man, and come back here and start racing. Looking pretty good. Coming back up to second. Got that slider move going up on the top side cushion. Went blowing right on by Sarah. There for second place. Going to try to run down Gretchen up front. He got Bixler back here hanging on in fourth. There's Olsen in the wall a little bit. Another pink machine in the wall. We're still going though. Butterfield. Not sure who's in that one. That's Jason Butterfield, but I'm not sure there. Who you got out there saying, that's what I'm trying. That's what I'm trying. What you trying about? That's what you're talking about, right? Going off some of these great looking machines out here. Chapman is coming in. And now Chapman Alley back here got a cute little pink machine. Caution. See what we got. Okay. Just kept going. The car just kept going around and around and around. Tried to hold on to it. No, then this got bumped in the back. Okay. The interesting thing here is Gretchen probably didn't want to see that caution. She had a huge lead over Jessica. Now Jessica's going to be on that back bumper. And it's going to be interesting. Yeah, that's what you're talking about. I was out there trying to read it going, that's what I'm trying about. What you trying? Oh, the girls out here are doing good. Good night here so far. We're going to have, here right after this one, we got the qualifying for the Mike Westbrook Knoxville Nationals. I have old Jack and Terry up here in the booth with me for that. And that'll be interesting, man, when those guys come up. They'll be able to tell you a little bit about all the teams and all the drivers out here. Watch all the action throughout qualifying. And then we'll have a short little race with those guys. And kind of give you a little bit of taste of what you're going to see on Thursday when they all get on the track. So forth. Got my wife, Misty, is in my car. Okay. Appreciate that. All right, so Misty is in Butterfield's car. Still saying, man, Roger, next time you have to get your wife out here, man. And then I'm gonna say, you know what? I'm gonna put my wife on the mic. Probably over here going, what am I supposed to say? Yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, she said she wants to drive. Y'all might want to get off the track. Yelling at me now. Right now, Chapman out front, which would be the mom of Blake Chapman, Gretchen. And then you got Jessica, who is wife there of Wilson. Those two have been doing good. And Sarah Spangler, she's the wife of Patrick Spangler, hanging on the third right now. She's got trouble with Bixler. Oh, a couple cars around the back. What we got? Oh, is it Olsen? Oh. Caution out. Templeton. Uh-oh. So, 2 to go. Templeton and Company. Gretchen. Look, my wife in the background, she was told her to be on the mic. She said she wants to get on the track. He never got behind the wheel of a sim. That'd be crazy. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Gretchen Chapman. And you've got Jessica still hanging on there in second. There's up here in third. Well, the guys are out there watching. Usually the wives are out watching. Guys are on the track. But they'll be on the track here a little bit. Qualifying and stuff. So I see all the guys out there now. You got Jason Butterfield, Tyler Wilson, all y'all dudes out there. I got to ask, how does it feel to be out there commentating and talking, not being on the track? Misty. All right. Steve King Foundation pace truck about to duck off. Oh. Pace truck's in, green flag. Well, look at Jessica, man. She's going to get a jump on the start. Gretchen right now is going to try to throw that thing wide. And no. Oh, lost it a little bit. Here comes Sarah on the outside. Takes over second and don't watch out. Battle for third. Jessica says, get out the way. And she does. Bumps him. Caution. No, white flag. Did we get the white flag? No, we got the caution before the white flag. Oh, man. That's okay. Got the caution before the white. Woo! Okay. That actually probably saved Jessica, though. Was able to get her spot back. I don't know why, Sarah is like playing bumper cars. Somebody playing bumper cars back there. Ladies out there, it's like they're at their shopping, a sale on shopping. They're out there, man, putting the elbows to each other. Get out the way, I want the deal first. Yeah, the women are when they go shopping. Bixler to the back and then gets. Look, I get bump. All right, Allie.
Hang on,
Got
we're not going
Gretchen.
green. Not going green.
Gretchen, Jessica. Light still on the pace truck. What we got? Sarah hanging on the third. So who's in the Harris machine? Thomas Harris. Who's that one? Look over here, see if Roger gave me that one. Oh. All right, up front, Gretchen. Gretchen. Pace truck's in. All right, Gretchen. It's on the loud pedal.
Green flag, green flag.
Jessica didn't get the start she wanted there. Sarah's right behind him. Oh, almost into the wall, not happening. So far, white flag. Won't matter. Gonna heat up here for third. Gonna be between Sarah and Harris. Oh, look at that! Man, Sarah says, get out the way. And that's what you call pushing and shoving. He held on. The third. Checkered flag. Gretchen's gonna win. Jessica comes in third. Sarah come home. And excuse me, Jessica comes on second. Sarah there in third. What a wild one. All right. See which ones come up here and want to get a word. All right, here we go. Let's see. Can get a word with some of them. Then we're going to qualifying. Switch over. Servers a little bit. Qualifying. My wife said they did great. All the ladies. It was fun to watch. They want to come up and talk? Top three? Send them on up here. There we go. Let's bring up Sarah. All right. Sarah, this is Joe in the booth. You got a copy?
Hi, yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Earlier, I know you were back there yelling, smacking them around.
Yeah, sorry,
Man.
my bad.
But you got up in third.
Oh yeah.
How was the race?
Look, I have so much adrenaline going through my veins right now. But no, it was a good time. Yeah, I enjoyed it. It was something different, and I had a good time.
How many times did you smack Patrick? Tell him, get out the way. I got you.
Actually, no, I can't hear him, so now I can't get mad at him when he ignores me and he says he can't hear me because I literally can't hear him. I just told him to sit down and leave me alone.
Oh, yeah, see, there you go. I told y'all that would happen, but man, I tell you, came on with third.
Yeah.
Anybody want to thank you for an awesome run?
Yeah, of course. Well, thanks my husband for, letting me play. My father-in-law, Gary, my uncle Dan, my mom, and a shout out for Bethany Wild. Thank you.
There you go, man. That's the ladies there. That's old Sarah. Again, congratulations on that run.
Thank you.
Here we go. Awesome run here. Well, let's bring up old Tyler. Well, it's not Tyler, but it's Jessica. Jessica, Joe in the booth, got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, you had a fan club out there. I'll give you that. It was hard to keep up with, but a little mishap on the caution. Not sure what happened on that deal. Didn't see it. But, man, you had a fast car. And I was telling him out there, I said, looks like you might be taking over the ride for Tyler.
I told him I was going for the win so I can say I'm undefeated in these races.
All right, you still came home in second. Had some good run out there. I mean, how much fun, and then how many times did you tell him, man, look, I got this?
I didn't tell him that very many times. I just said I can feel my heart beating out of my throat.
That's awesome. That's just fun stuff out there. I know my wife was back here listening to me talk about y'all. She was like, well, that's cool. I want to do that. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. But anyway, hey, you did good. Came home in second. I know you wanted to win it. Anybody you want to thank for a good run?
Yeah, it was a great time. I'm glad Tyler talked me into it again. And I want to thank all my fans, all my coworkers and friends for getting on here and watching me. It was a good time.
No doubt about it. There you go. That's Jessica bringing it home here in second here tonight. Well, here we go. Now I'm going to say this is a Gretchen, right?
Gotcha, Joe.
All right. Well, there were so many Chapmans out there. Roger was throwing names left and right, and I was like, well, who's in Blake's car? He finally said the mom, and I was like, well, the mom came out here and did well. Was you having fun?
It was really fun, but I do get pretty nervous.
Hey, you got nervous and won, though. That's what matters.
I told Blake I did not want to put extra pressure on him to feel like he needed to win later.
But now that's true, you know. Or you could have said, you know, you could tell him, say, look, you know, I'm out here and I'm about to take over your ride. And, you know, show him how it's done. Now I gotta ask, had a little mishap on the little caution there, but no big deal. Was able to get through it. I mean, coming out here, you saw Jessica in your back. A little worried, man, she might catch up to you.
If you want to know the honest truth, I don't pay attention. I can't just see where the car is behind me, so I just try to look ahead of me.
Hey, there you go. See, you know what? I preach that a lot. Pay attention to the track. Pay attention to what's going on in front. There you go. See, I learn a lot from the ladies, guys, and Mom. Hey, always learn from Mom. But it was awesome to see you pulled this thing off here for the ladies' night. You got anybody you want to thank for a good win?
Yes, it was a great race. I got to thank Bill Calder. He put up the money. That was very nice of him. And Salty Dogs also for throwing in some extra money. Got to thank you for doing the broadcast. And Roger for the Coast to Coast. And of course, lastly, I have to thank Galen's Popcorn. If you use cart code in your cart, use code cart 15% off. And it is very good popcorn.
Oh, yeah. Blake tells us all about that popcorn. He loves it. We're going to start calling the popcorn man there. It was awesome. But, hey, Gretchen, hey, it was awesome to see you out there run. Again, congratulations on that win.
Thank you very much.
There you go. Well, that was the ladies' night, folks. That was awesome, man, to see the ladies come out here and run. Well, for myself, don't go anywhere. We got qualifying coming up for the Knoxville Nationals, Mike Westbrook Memorial. We'll be right back here in just a few.
Lucy Olson, talented sophomore.
Knoxville Raceway, they're lean, they're mean, they're 700 horses, a man and machine. They're 4 wide before they start to slip and slide. Here come the Cool Ray Coast2Coast Racing League Sprint Cars and the Mike Westbrook Memorial for the Knoxville National. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Green, Spangler, green flag, showtime, Knoxville National for green.
Join us for the 4th annual Mike Westbrook Memorial Knoxville Nationals for the Steve King Foundation. July 31st to August 3rd. 4 days of open 360 Knoxville action using the Knoxville National scoring system. $200 in payouts as well as loads of door prizes. $10 early bird entry by midnight Sunday, July 17th. Then $15 for Coast to Coast members and $20 for non-Coast to Coast members. Max I rating has to be 3,000. All entries open to the first 100 drivers. 100% of registration fees go directly to the Steve King Foundation. All races will be broadcast on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. For more info, go to c2crl.com. It's showtime.
The outpouring of love was amazing. These dollars had come together to support us, and we realized, no, we didn't want to use them for us. We wanted to use them to help others.
The foundation has done so much for so many people. It helps any family that has somebody, whether it be a crew member or one of the drivers, that get hurt. We can help them to get through the situation.
I was injured in a non-wing sprint car accident that broke my neck and left me with a spinal cord injury. I was in the hospital 8 months, and that got really, really expensive. So having that extra help to help push me and my family forward was a big deal.
Yes, Steve's death is the reason the foundation exists, but it's Steve's life and it's the lives of racers everywhere is the reason we're able to do the work we do.
All right, folks, we're back here, and now we've got some qualifying as we just got the ladies done here tonight, this week for the Mike Westbrook Knoxville Nationals. I got two guys up here in the booth with me, joining me here for the qualifying session here. It's going to set the field for the Knoxville Nationals Memorial Race here for Mike Westbrook. Getting set too. I've got Terry and Jack up here. What's going on, gentlemen?
Hey, how you doing?
Glad to be here, Joe.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, they sound excited. I'm excited. We got qualifying. These guys here are going to let y'all know what drivers we got, who's on the track, teams, et cetera, and what's going to happen here, guys and girls, is basically they're going to come out one by one, obviously do a qualifying run, and it's going to set the field up. So, what was last night like? What do y'all think we're going to see here? What's the guys got to do to put this thing on the top spot?
Go ahead, Jack.
Yeah, I think we got the O2 Donovan Ross out of Burlington, Washington going first. He's got sponsored Premier Door Company and All In Construction. I haven't seen Donovan a lot the past couple of seasons, but I know he is always here for Knoxville, so there should be a quick time to start tonight. Looks like we got Tyler Wilson going.
Tyler Wilson, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, rookie mistake.
All right, yeah, it's all right. I'm going with the flow here too. I mean,
go ahead.
Y'all can hear Roger out there, so see what kind of quick time he can lay down. Wilson.
But Chad Griggs is going out first, I think.
Yeah, it looks like Chad Griggs going out here in the 027. He's actually from my hometown here, Jefferson City, Missouri. He's part of STR Racing, sponsors Aces Up, Sim Sports, STR, and Finish Line Race Design.
Nice looking machine too. Looks like one of them. Remember back in the day with the Aaron's machine? With that blue and white scheme going on.
Don't know.
Don't know?
But he's running that slider line trying to get some bite though.
It's really good. And throws a good time to it. He blasts right past Wilson. Wow, what a 16:29. So he is 1,000ths quicker than Wilson right now. And he ends it up with a 26. That's a pretty good run.
Might be wrong here, Terry, but it looks like they got a little more slick entering the corner than we had last night.
It does, doesn't it? It looks like that slick strips a lot longer.
As he run the track in a little bit. We got coming up next.
Looks like G.J. Boydell from Ontario, Independent Racers Group, and his sponsors are We Let the Dogs Out for You and Abandoned Car Rescue, Hamilton.
Hey, Dad, let the dogs out. Strong right now, like you said, he's up there in the end of the area. Now he's third fastest. Through 16:37. Can improve on that time. Like the paws on the car. Like he's going to stay third. Got a little coming out high out of that turn, but good run.
We got quite a few names here that we don't usually see, I think, in sprint cars, at least in Coast to Coast, like it's Thomas Harris. I don't recognize him, so this might be interesting.
Right. Yeah, I mean, and some of the guys, you know, obviously this is an open thing. You can come from outside and enter and whatnot. You will see a lot of the, you know, veterans like from Coast to Coast. Yeah, we might see a few new guys out here.
Yeah, we don't even have Thomas Harris on this roster that we were sent. So we don't know anything about him. He's a sinky guy.
That's what threw me off with Tyler.
Ghost man.
This might be a Smoke Johnson at the Chili Bowl kind of thing.
Right now he's fourth fastest. He put down a 16:46. A little bit off on the first lap there. Let's see if we can pick it up here on the second. Not going to be able to, so he's going to hold on to that fourth spot right now.
All right,
coming up next.
We got Donovan Ross coming out on the track there, Joe. He's from Burlington, Washington, and his sponsors are Premier Door Company and All In Construction.
Nice. What he can do on his first lap.
I don't know, Jack. If I was them, I'd put it up on that cushion and let her eat.
Yeah, I think you got to at least give it a shot here, especially these guys are going to be later in the qualifying, but that's a really wide slick to enter in the middle of the corner.
Yeah, you're losing a lot of time sliding through that slick, yeah.
Fifth place right now.
Might be worth trying like a enter high and diamond it off here or something just because you got all that good dirt there.
Yeah, but Griggs took the slider line and actually has done the best on it. Now they changed all this stuff we talk about a lot on the Hometown Heroes with the about what they changed with the track and the dynamic tires and all that. The biggest difference you see is with the 305s. That's a huge difference there. So, but these 360s got coming out on the track now.
Should be having Steve Maurer coming out now, one of our Clarence, Iowa crew, part of the Salty Dogs team. Sponsored by Mauer Farm Management and Flatline Racing Bodies. Steve's a big contributor to the league and the charity events, so we just want a special shout out to Steve for that.
I don't know. I'm showing Roger Craig's at the top, but Steve comes out. Always say Mr. 747 himself.
There he comes.
Mallier?
Yeah, he's coming up.
There we go. All right. Yeah.
Yeah. He's putting his suit on.
Oh, that is what. Yeah. Yeah. You can grab him up. Gotta get ready, guys.
Yeah.
Let's see what he can do here.
Had to kick the wife out of the car. She was still in the seat or something, maybe.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get out.
Right.
All right. A little warm-up lap here. What did he come up with on his first one? I mean, the only unique one we've seen so far using the slider line. Everybody else looks like they're just kind of just hanging in that middle, kind of not really getting up there to the top side cushion or really using the bottom, just kind of hanging in that middle, and he just loops it. Oh, heartbreak. And here comes Roger Craig. We were calling him 1 foot there for a while.
We'll see who's been listening to Terry here if someone starts to run that high line.
Yeah, and so far everybody's kind of sticking in that middle, maybe playing it conservative, not quite sure.
He wants to give a shout out to Westbrook Farms, DWR Automotive, and we let dogs out for you also.
There you go.
The Bass Man.
Bass Man. I like, since he has 747, he's out here in his jumbo jet. Looking strong. He gets up to 6th fastest. He likes fishing now. Roger does.
Yeah, he does.
Him with his fish out there all the time.
Uh-oh. Are you running out of gas?
Man, come on, Roger. Put some more fuel in that thing. Then he parks it.
Maybe it didn't. I don't know. Kind of looked like it.
You got up to 6th fastest right now.
Got Joseph Grandy here in the 518. He's shout out to Catalytic Recovery, one of the league sponsors as well, and West End Towing and Repair. He's bad fast in a sprint car. We're gonna need to watch him all night.
He must have been listening to the broadcast.
Yeah. Joseph Grandy, huh? Looking fast, like you said. Now he's up there on the top side cushion, man, ripping the top up there on the wall. So he's probably going, listen, you guys, and look at that. He says, I'm gonna put it up on the top.
Yeah, and we don't know how this track was, preset, so it might still be a little slick up top, and it might just get a little faster for these next few guys.
Well, he did. Yeah. He got that thing up there. He beat. It had to be, because the times I'm showing are 26:26, so it had to be tens of thousands difference between the top two. Very, very close between old Griggs there and Grandy. Top spot, but Grandy got it so far.
Yeah, I'm showing 1,000.
Wow. Awesome. All right.
Next on the track is John Rayner driving his 302 from Ontario, Canada. He's part of the Salty Dogs team, and his sponsors are Langton Mick, Lucy Olson, and Mauer Farm Management.
Good sponsors there that sponsor a lot of heat races and
they
cautions for us on the Hometown Heroes. So proud to have them on. Like I said, everybody check out c2crl.com. Get all your up-to-date information on what's going on in the Coast2Coast Racing League. We got qualifying right now if you're just tuning in. Qualifying here for the Mike Westbrook Knoxville Nationals Memorial Race, and John Rayner that are right there in 9th place so far.
Stacy Elmore coming out next, another one that usually doesn't run with the league, out of Terre Haute, Indiana. Shout out to Inferno Motorsports Racing Team there. Sponsors Highline Cinematography and A&J Custom Creations and CTFX.
What was that again?
Stacy Elmore.
Stacy Elmore, 207.
Looks like a D-Walk machine out there. Tonka truck. That's a cool paint job. Bright orange, black.
Probably look good in the lights.
Yeah, it would.
He's trying that slider line.
Yeah, it paid off before and it's paying off now. Dividends, man. Oh, wow.
He took it up there, didn't he, Jack?
Yeah, he did. And I know these Inferno guys, we're going to see Andy Patton, and I might have seen another one later, but I know they all work on their setouts quite a bit, so watch out. Andy Patton coming up later, he'll probably do the same.
Stacy Elmo got the St. Elmo's fire in that thing. Wow. Next, fellas.
Call this guy the Pink Panther, Jesse Atkinson in the 127. He's out of Virginia with ADRA Esports, Four Cloak Media, and JR Racing.
All right, well, he's going to try that top side too. Come up with. Always seen some fast, heavy hitters get up there. 97th fastest. Bang the wall too much. There, though. Gonna get it. Hold up 7. Well, it's gonna get to 6 fastest.
That's all right.
Yo, good run.
Coming up next is 94 Gary Offit from Olathe, Kansas. Yeah, he's a good runner. He runs with us.
2 cars on the track.
Times.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
And off it. One's running, which one ain't?
Gary.
We had a Gary problem there.
Gary Gary to the line. They both came out and said, heck yeah. Well, it looks like they're both going to stay on the track, run.
I guess it's going to have to count, right?
I mean, they're far enough away from each other. Gary Offit gets up to 9th, and Gary Singleco gets up. Well, he gets 9th, one gets 10th. All right. I mean, they're far enough away from each other.
Oh, look out.
Now they switched again. Offit goes to 9th, Singleco to 10th.
Pretty good run for Gary there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Both of them.
Here is that other Inferno Sports guy, 87, Andy Patton out of Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. He is A&J Custom Creations. Shout out to Inferno Motorsports and Highline Graphics. Andy also is doing the, I believe he's doing a trophy for this event. I don't know if it's the championship or not. He used to do the championship trophies for the whole league.
Yeah.
I think he is. It's that badass one where it has that modified, tilted a little bit. I think he's going to put a sprint car on or something like that.
Yeah, A&J Custom Creations, and look at that, jumps up to 8th. Andy Patton, haven't seen him in a while. Didn't see him too much on the hometown hero side, but see him a lot. Awesome run by him. Can improve a little bit here.
There he is.
He's up to 7th.
Yeah, that'll work.
Run so far here tonight. Got qualifying, like I said, tuning in. Got the Mike Westbrook Knoxville National Memorial Race here this week. We're doing qualifying to set the field up for it. Got next, gentlemen.
You got Mr. Steven Bixler from Clarence, Iowa, and the Salty Dogs team. There's a bunch of those dogs all over the place.
Oh, they are, man.
And he sponsors Mara Farm Management and the Flatline Racing Bodies. This guy only knows one thing, flat out.
Hey. There you go. Best way
He's
to get
getting
on the track.
Heck yeah.
Now he's 11th fastest. Can pick it up a little bit here on his second lap.
Ain't that cushion, Steve?
Yeah, he's staying in that middle. Maybe did a slight slider on that time. Proves him any.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, got him up to 7th.
One thing to think about here is these guys probably have qualifying setups, that where you're probably expecting an attacky track or something, and even if you're first one to set up here, you might have a different gear than the guys that are going last year. I know I changed my gear because I was so late last night. But
yeah,
track's changing as these guys are qualifying.
Hey, Chapman, Zach Chapman on the track.
Yeah, 72 Zach Chapman out of Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Part of Gambler Motorsports. Shout out to Cool Ray Heating and Cool Air Conditioning, Young Gun Creations, and Gambler Motorsports. Scooby Doo here. He does the broadcast with Marty a lot on Mondays. He's always competitive in whatever he's in.
Put up to 10. Hang on to it here. Improve just a little bit.
Oh, he was pretty close there.
Shoo.
Yeah.
And he gets 7. Nice. More here to go.
Yeah. And here comes the 70, Mike Tramner from King William, Virginia. He's dad of the Aylet Outlaw, and he's also in the Salty Dogs racing team. His sponsors are going to be the Epsilon Sprint Wraps and Malcolm's Mill Riding.
And I always wonder, because sometimes Preston actually runs under the theme car.
Preston ran with us last night, and I know he had a good run going. I don't know where he finished, but he was fast for sure.
Finished third.
Rammer right now is 11th fastest. So we can pick up a little bit here on the second lap. Out of 4. A pretty good run for him.
So we got 65 of Mike Grandy here out of Fonda, New York, part of GS Racing, sponsors of Catalytic Recovery, West End Auto, and Electric City Sports Cars. Familiar last name, but I'm not familiar with him. I don't know if there's a relation to Joseph here, if not, but looks fast so far.
I think there is. Randy, I've seen the names several times. You know, I'm old and I forget a lot. Look at that. Jumps up to 10th fastest. Going mellow yellow on his car, so there's nothing mellow about it right now. Fast. Right that top side on the cushion, too. If he improves any here in the second lap. Yep, jumps up to 8. Run. Pat Boyce.
Yeah, here he comes from Ohio. And another Salty Dog Racing Team member. And he's sponsors as the Young Gun Creations. They make pretty good wraps.
That Gary out there said that's what happened. Yeah, they called Gary and both Gary said, okay, we're coming.
Well, they weren't wrong.
Okay, guys, a little bit right here while we're watching this one. Joe's dad, Mike Grandy, and Joseph's dad. There we go.
There you are.
Was a beta tester when iRacing came. Now, I was a beta tester because I played Papyrus back in 1994, so I guess you could say, yeah, played iRacing back in the same age now.
Yeah, I'm here, right there with you. My first racing sim was Papyrus.
Yeah, a lot of, and you know, we'll get to the next one here is Pat puts it up to 18th fastest. A lot of folks, man, call on the 03 because that's when the 94s when that. Yeah, next, fellas.
Well, we got the 36 Barry Goldner, another part of a father-son duo here. I don't think Steven's in the event, though. I haven't seen his name on anything. There's still time. He could join late. He's out of Barry, anyways, out of Aylmer, Ontario, part of the Bandybuilt Racing Team. Bandybuilt race car sponsor, Velocity Race Designs, and Moonin Racing.
Connor Ross out there. They let go before Barry. That's what I was seeing on the track.
Yeah. Well, Connor Ross out of Cambridge, Ontario, part of Gambler Motorsports.
There you go.
Sponsors Burger Barn, Kingpin Farms, Petro Plus, Travel Stop, and Velocity Race Design.
Roger's doing us a curveball. what Ross can put down. I know he's fast in these things. Right now, 9th fastest. Quick time out here. Seen him come through the field more than once.
Oh, yeah, he can get the job done.
Yes, he can.
There he is. That's where he should be, right up there.
If he improves here. Lap. No? Say 9th fastest. Okay. We'll see if we get Barry this time, or Parmalee, or Parmalee, Goldner, Templeton, Chapman.
Yeah, I just heard something with race control. Barry chose not to qualify.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And right now we got Brandon Templeton on the track. He lives in Corning, Iowa, and is Hammer Down Racing. That's all he knows too, is Hammer Down. And it's sponsored by Dirt Track Bank and Got Your Six Racing Network and Extreme Images.
Or Chrome. Get just a little bit out of 2 there. Right up on the top side.
Brandon's no stranger to setting a quick time.
Now he's 13th. He's going to pick it up.
I know you'd be thinking you're sitting.
Cars just look like they're wiggling a lot there.
Yeah. So he's just going to end up with 13th there and say, okay, I'm going to call it. Track might be a little, like you said earlier, might be a little slicker than what these guys want it to be.
Yeah, like I said, you don't know what the track's going to be when we load into the sessions this week. So, it's trying to figure out what you're going to do for qualifying is a little difficult.
Now we got the Mamba on the track. Midwest Mamba. Blake Chapman from Clarence, Iowa. His mom did a heck of a job racing earlier tonight.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah, he's part of Christ Sim Racing, and his sponsors are Galen's Gourmet Popcorn, Epson's Print Wraps, and Flatline Racing Bodies.
Call him the popcorn man.
And he is a salesman. Heck yeah.
Right now he's 5th fastest. Let's see if we can pick it up and take the top spot. Him on the hometown heroes a lot, folks. Blake Chapman runs really well. Like he's going to stay 5th fastest, but a qualifying time.
All right, we're going to have the 13 of Colin Johnston out of Seneca Falls, New York, part of Wild Gosselin Racing, sponsored by Team Watson Racing Setups and Amring and Johnston Mechanical Contractors and ZAS Photography and Design. I think Colin is usually an asphalt guy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how much experience he's got, but we're glad to have him anyway.
Go. Got a John Deere out here too. He runs on the Xfinity Series on the Hometown Heroes a lot. Well.
Yeah, he's really great on asphalt.
He must have tapped the wall or something there. First lap didn't count.
Hold on to it.
Not going to count either.
Pull your wing back.
Oh, got a bump.
I heard the crunching.
Yeah, give him to him though. He's taking that high line.
Yeah, he is.
Going for it. Go. Should pull us to the last guy, Parmalee.
I did the same thing there on my first lap in qualifying last night. I hit the wall coming out of turn 4, and I wasn't even up to speed for my second lap. So,
no way.
Too bad there, Colin.
I wouldn't even tell you what I'd do if I came out here.
I gotta tell you, I watched Spankler go out, and he took that on the coming for the green. He went on that flat spot that was there, and I did the same thing, and it worked pretty good because it set you up for going into turn 1 then. But the track is different.
Parmalee can do right now. Lap 18th. Be interesting to see here when we get the race started here to see what these guys are able to do. Going to end up with 18th fastest. That should conclude the qualifying session for us. Moving on over here to a little bit of a feature race for y'all. 20 laps should be interesting with the track the way it is. Now, guys, I know y'all were talking throughout qualifying, said it need to do this, this, and this. Well, we've seen some multiple lines. And I've said this many times. Y'all talk about the high line, but do you think that low line might come in during the race?
I don't think so yet. I think the top's still fast.
No, it's still fast, but do you think it might come in later on?
Maybe in the middle of the feature. I don't know. What do you think, Jack?
Looking at the way our race went last night, I don't think they're going to wear down the top enough for the bottom to start coming in. Since it's updated, it wears a lot different, but I feel like it wears a lot slower.
Okay.
Yep, exactly.
All right, well, let's see what we got. A heat race here, number 1. Got Barry Golden going to start out front. Stephen Moyer right there in second. Gary Offit starting third. Thomas Harris up in fourth. Mike Grandy fifth. Blake Chapman's going to start sixth. And Stacy Elmo going to start there in seventh.
Now, don't get me wrong, Joe. There's definitely going to be some passing here tonight, whether it's a slider line, a slider, or a diamond in the corners. You know, it's going to be very racy, but it's going to be up on the high side.
Well, a lot of it, you know, when we see on the hometown, a lot of what we've seen in Knoxville, you just mentioned right there, passing, and you know, the slider, and I think that's the biggest thing. I think the sliders will come into play, but like what y'all said, where you see a lot of people maybe just riding down on the low line. Now again, I have been fooled more than once. We can sit up here and say the high line's dominant, and then there's always that one guy that goes down there on the catfish line and stays down there, and next thing you know, here he comes.
Yeah, they're going green this time, Joe.
All right. Lights off on the Steve King Foundation pace truck. Off on pit road. Golden Earn Company up front. Oh. Go one more time.
Oh, okay. Looks like Kevin accidentally extended the caution instead of reducing it.
Yeah, he did.
Got happy fingers. That's lined up, warmed up a little. Yeah, you can see the slick right there entering the turn all the way, goes through all the way to about halfway into the turn. You used to see a lot of the rubber build up, but that changed over the update. Now it just takes so long for that rubber to build up, but the track does slick off like you're talking about. Green flag's about to fly. Here we go. Heat race 1. They head off into turn 1 side by side, and got some high, some low.
Ooh, we had a little contact in the back.
Off it.
Looks like Blake's on the move.
Blake Chapman, you know he is. He's coming through the line. There he goes. That's that slider line. He puts a slide job move on him. Harris falls back in the third. He's going to try to see if he can't run down Moyer. Everybody's up on the top side. Except for Moyer, he's kind of like there in the middle lane, but he gives way. Down low, here comes Chapman up high. Contact. Can't do that too many times in sprint cars. We talk about it a lot. Open wheels. Get out there and not like the pro late models or anything. We can make a little side banging. You can't do too much of that on these cars. A hefty battle going on back here around 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Gary,
Yeah.
Go ahead, Jack.
Only took Blake a couple of laps, and he went from 6th to 1st here. And I think it's all about that start, right? Because as I say, Stacy Elmore just gets hit to the inside, right? He was our quick time in qualifying, but he just had to work through traffic.
Wow.
Right.
Big crash. Moyer and company back here getting involved with that. He's up there on that magnetized against the wall earlier. Elmo right there, and then does a fine job up in front. He can get slowed up in time. Tangled.
Yeah. That was a racing deal.
Yeah, just fine jobs, man. Got up there. A little bit harder to stop. I mean, any race car is hard to stop, but it takes a little bit longer to stop on dirt than it does on asphalt. You know, I mention that a lot. I mean, anything going over 100 mile an hour. It takes a long time, but still, you're going to stop a little bit quicker on the asphalt side than you will on dirt. Dirt's almost just like being on water going.
And especially the way these tracks are, they turn into ice. Black ice.
Cars just does not stop. I mean, you know. Chapman's out front. Moyer there in second. Harrison up in third. Goldner in fourth. Almost back up in the fifth. Off at sixth. In the pits, going to see repairs on the pace truck. Anything guys might need to do a little different out here to run down Chapman?
The only thing I can say is just drive where he is.
Okay. Follow the leader. What's on that back push barn? Go to work.
I mean, he passed you on the outside, so that's the quickest way around.
Gonna stick to that outside, huh?
Weird,
well,
huh?
I mean, but here's the thing, and you know, and even in asphalt racing, sometimes you know we talk about lines a lot, and it plays in dirt racing too. But the problem with that is, if you're going to pass that guy, eventually you're going to have to make another line and come up with something. If not, you're just going to be riding there in his tire tracks the entire time. Green flag. First off, you got to get to him. That's the first thing, but. Yes, Chapman, man, he fires off and takes off. Moyer's in trouble. Here comes Harris to the outside. Got Moyer going to drop back down to third. Big battle happening. Here comes Elmo.
Oh, there it was.
Man.
He goes 2 for 1 there.
Yeah, it was.
Bigley in the back. Moyer jumped out of the way. Meanwhile, Chapman showing him how it's done up front. That top side. Harris, he's ripping up our two. Elmo's trying the middle lane. Maybe just kind of searching around, seeing what he'd come up with. Like a mini kind of slider line.
He's got room. This is a good time for him to test it out and see what might be good later.
Yeah. And that's kind of what, you know, if you know you're not going to run them down, we talk about that too. Test it out. See what you can come up with. What the car's good at, what it's not good at. But Chapman's going to hold it. Harris second. Elmo third.
Yep, that's exactly right. Just if you know you're qualified and you know you're not going to catch the guy in front of you, just test the waters and try different lines.
Race 2, the grid. We got Pat Boyce going to be out front. Greg Parmalee starting in second. Brandon Templeton up our third. Connor Ross starting fourth. G.J. Bordell in fifth. Joseph Grandy going to be the sixth place machine here as we get number 2. Got a good one. We've been talking about, you know, what lines here and there. You can see how slick it is right there, kind of in the middle part of the track. I always got to ask, though, I know we talk about slick. You can see that hugeness right there. You're going into the turn all the way through the middle. How does it affect the car when it comes out of that slick, though? Because you can see from the middle up, it's not as slick. So what's the driver feel when they feel that?
Well, it feels a lot better coming out of the slick, but I mean, the biggest thing about it is you just lose so much momentum. And on a track like this, you know, just one little miss and the guy's either around you or he's inside of you and he's going to pass you in the next corner, you know. So keeping the car straight is the biggest thing.
Yeah, especially in the slick. Like just happened to GJ right there. He went in the slick and he got sideways. I mean, sliding across the slick ain't too bad because you'll catch the good dirt sooner or later. But when you're in the slick and you get a little sideways, you're done for. Oh, there it is. Oh, come on, hang on.
Get up, beating and banging in the back. You got Boydell, Parmalee, Grandy. Those guys are tangling it up because the top two are moving out. You got Templeton and Ross. They are still talking about it back there.
Third and fourth guys
wow. Yeah. They all want to try to occupy the same space. That usually doesn't work.
Here comes Joseph. He has that Zemco car flying.
Does he's trying to look? That's what I'm talking about. Try a little bit different right there. He's not quite off the, you know, he's off the high lane. Oh, he went a little bit too much there. Got the wall.
Yeah.
I always talk about that wicked cushion. It jumped out and bit him. But he came off the wall just a little bit to try to see if he can't get around Boydell. Boydell's holding on to it. Now he's coming outside.
Whoa.
And he squeezed him. Try to make it skinny. Meanwhile, Templeton out front. He's showing how it's done. But he's got Connor Ross closing in, and Ross is actually doing a little different. Look, he's more or less doing like kind of a slider, except for that one there. He went more of high mid, 3 and 4.
Yeah, he's been trying a lot of things these past few laps. He was running just that high line right behind Brandon before.
Again, goes back to that what we was talking about. If I'm not catching the leader, I'm out here by myself, nobody's around me. Why not try different things to see what I can do? It might help you out when it comes feature time later on. Meanwhile, back in the back, Parmalee, Grandy, Boydell, these guys, men, are duking it out because it's going to be Templeton and Ross, and looks like Boyce is going to hang on to the top 3.
And he's just driving in the middle. Look at that. Nice and easy.
Boom! Coming out of 4. They just disintegrated each other. Never mind. Templeton brings it home.
They were banging for that whole race.
It was. It's having fun out there.
Mm-hmm.
Templeton going to win it. Ross going to come in second. That boy's going to come home in third. Race number 2. Should 3. Up here. Good night here so far. Definitely check out c2crl.com. Up to date, everything going on at the Coast to Coast Racing League as we go to heat race number 3. Let's look at the grid. John Rayner is going to be out front in this one. Gary Singlecoe right there starting in second. Mike Cranmer starting third. Stephen Bixler fourth. Got Jesse Atkinson starting fifth. Chad Griggs going to be in the 6th place spot. Okay.
I don't think it's been mentioned yet, but we have a full invert on these fields from qualifying.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. Like last night, that was the best qualifying I had in a long time, and I ended up starting 6th in the heat.
I like the pill draw because, and we talk about that on Wednesday nights a lot, because you just never know. It's like lottery, but it actually gives a lot of guys that, you know, unfortunately sometimes it might not be as great as qualifying. Qualifying might be the thing, and it gives them a chance to get up front. And then it might put like some of the guys that you see up front a lot in the back, and then they have to work their way to the front. So interesting. I like that.
Oh yeah. What do you think, Jack? I like it.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the pill draw. You know, just shakes things up.
Yep.
Yeah. Beating and banging. Singlecoe right there. The 3 wide car round. That's Atkinson. And going to get it back straight going. Right. Rayner back out front. Got Bixler right behind him. What these two could do, Bixler's going to throw the slide job. Makes it work. And I think right there with that slide job, what I saw in that slide job there, he got far enough ahead because you can see that car instantly, like you talked about, lost momentum. If you're far enough ahead, it won't be too bad. The car behind you won't be able to get right back around you, but he's right real close to you. I got a feeling he's just going to swing right back around you again.
That was a nice slider by Chad.
Yeah, I was about to say Chad Griggs up to 2nd now.
Yep. Same way old Bixler did. Rayner back in the 3rd. Rayner's trying maybe kind of that middle groove. Goes up high this time.
Chad's car looks like a slot car from back in the day. Just going right around the top.
A Bigler, Griggs, like you said. On to the top 2 spots. Griggs is gaining. It looked like Bixler is all the way up on that top cushion. And just maybe a little bit off. Griggs now trying a different line. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Yeah, he's got plenty of time.
Yeah, you see Griggs coming up on him, and he's got to try something different. Can't just keep riding in those tire tracks. And look at Bixler. I mean, Bixler's got kind of making it hard on him. Oh, he would have drag raced the line. That would have been a good one. Once he got out front, I think it's long gone now.
Yeah, he's playing it safe.
Back to wall. The Griggs, Bixler, Rayner, top 3 in this one. Finish here. Race 3. number 4. Let's look at the grid. Colin Johnson's going to be out front in this one. Roger Craig starting in second. Donovan Ross starting up there in third. We got Andy Patton starting fourth. Zach Chapman fifth. And Tyler Wilson there.
We've had a couple of pretty good runs from guys that qualified well here. You got Blake Chapman went 6-1, Thomas Harris 4-2, Templeton 3-1, Griggs just went 6-1. So if you're Zach Chapman or Tyler Wilson and you want to, make sure you're one of the top guys coming out going into the feature anyway with points, you need to make a good run here.
Heck yeah, the outside guys will be a lot better for it, though. Now, who was it last night, though? Jack was running the bottom. They were running pretty good. I forget one of the heats. I forget who it was.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, the top one anyway, but the guy on the bottom was hanging with him.
Green.
Flag.
I've slept since then.
He slept. Me too. Oh, Roger Craig going to take it to the top. Andy Patton there with him.
Tyler Wilson already up to third.
Yep.
Tyler right now just trying to see what these two guys are going to do in front of him. By this time,
hold on there, Roger. Ooh, there's a big slider in the back.
Just lost that momentum you was talking about earlier, and that allowed Wilson to be able to go back under him. He might take the 2-for-1 special here. Not quite able to get Patton.
Oh, look out,
Craig,
Roger.
Craig does a wheelie.
There goes a big slide. Oh,
and then he got crammed.
Flag is out.
Him and Ross together. Saw that happening live. Woo.
I think he expected Roger to be a little further out than he was. And then Roger caught that slick spot and slowed him up even more.
Yeah, I just never know what's going to happen here. Right.
You see Roger slides out a little bit. The rear end kicks out.
Patton, Wilson, Chapman. About 3.
I like the Macho Man on Wilson's car.
Which one now?
On Tyler Wilson's car, he has the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, yeah. Strap it to a Slim Jim.
Yeah.
So we got guys that started 4, 5, and 6, right? Up here in first, second, third down.
Yeah. 4th, 6th, and 2nd. Oh, mine didn't update. Sorry.
Yeah, it's showing Roger's third, but Zach's actually there.
Nah, yeah, it's Patton, Wilson, Chapman. Top 3. Had to go into the pits. Him and Donovan Ross did. On the pace truck.
Yep. You're right. You're right, Jack. The Inferno Motorsports guys, they're pretty tough.
Yeah, and I think Andy was running a pretty low line earlier in the qualifying. I didn't see. I think he was mostly just up top right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pace truck's in. Patton wasting no time getting back on the jump there. Wilson behind him with Chapman. Chapman's going to try a slider job on the inside. Take the lead, not going to be able to. He lost some momentum, and here comes Wilson back on the high side.
Yeah, they're catching that slick strip that's in the middle of 3 and 4 when you're trying to pull a slider and it just slows you down.
Zach did a good job holding his own there on the bottom, though. He's able to tuck in back in third on the high side now.
Yep.
Well, I don't know if you're noticing it right there. You can see the middle of the track. It looks like that slick spot's breaking up, kind of in the middle. On the turns. Could be helping them out. Yeah, coming in 3 and 4. Look right there. Putting it up a little bit. With the track stays the same.
That's what I was just saying.
Future.
Well, that's just letting you know that the track's starting to get dry there, and it's going to get wider and wider as the night goes on.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot different track than we saw last night.
Yeah.
White flag. Patton still up front. Wilson second. Chapman third.
What's Patton do? That was crazy.
That's something new.
Yeah, trying us deep slider line.
Well, that's what I was saying right there. You see it breaking up. I think those guys might eventually. I've seen it time and time again. I know y'all is still saying high line. Time and time again, tracks change. One side be dominant all night long, and then the next thing you know, boom.
Yep.
The next lane comes in, but got to be main.
Yeah.
Quite sure, because 24 cars. So.
No, we got 8 guys going home.
Really? How many do we have? I thought it was.
No, we got 1 guy going home. I was looking at the feature. There's 16 already graded for that. We got 9 in this B main. 8 are going to the A.
Huh? Got 1 going home. Y'all did the math on the dirt side's like common cool. I always say that. Trying to figure it out. It's like,
That's even harder when you're looking at the wrong numbers too.
Got Boydell in this one. Offit, Craig, Joe, Andy and Grandy. Dad and son.
Gary's starting at the front on the inside here. Right in front of Gary.
And his brother Gary. Oh.
Got pace trucks in.
Catch up.
Gonna get it. They're going 3 wide back here with Craig, Grandy, and his company. And they run him down. He not quite sure what happened.
Yeah.
Offit just let off the gas.
Yeah, that's right.
What's that?
I mean, I like to say you want to play it safe because only 1 guy's going home, but that's pretty safe.
Too safe.
Yeah, I mean, I'm with y'all on that one. He took off on the top, and then all of a sudden, boom! But then you got Gary is around the back.
Contact.
Oh, single codes around the back. No caution yet, but like you said, a lot of bit of contact going on in the middle part of the track. That's where Roger Craig, Boydell, and company are. They're side by side.
Single cows off pace.
Yeah, he spun around in the back.
Yeah, that top is definitely the place to be right now.
He's got to keep going around because these guys are still racing. So if there's contact and someone can't keep going, he might still make it.
Yeah,
absolutely. Never know. Wild Grandy out front. Atkinson right there behind him. And Roger Craig, he's battling for his life in third. Little Boydell and Offit. And you see Boydell, he's gonna stay down there in that bottom lane. Which, if you see, he's staying out of the slick.
Yeah.
Like what y'all was talking about. That can be drying up.
Oh, it is. It's definitely drying up. You're going to have to go higher and higher to the wall.
Happens.
And one thing to keep in mind too is tire wear. It may not come into play too much here with just 10 laps, but it's going to be a big deal in the future.
Yep.
It only goes so high before that wall jumps out there and bites you.
You can always go higher.
Yeah.
Sure. Go up on the fence. I don't know. Best way around it. You know,
that slick spot coming at it too is killing Roger. He's trying it on bottom. It's working half decent.
Yeah, he's able to hold side by side.
Oh yeah, yeah, right there. He caught that slick.
momentum coming out of the turns with them.
Yep. He's doing a heck of a job, though.
Red flag. Grandy, Atkinson, Offit, Greg, Fidel, Johnson, and Boyer. Folks, we'll be right back here in just a few.
Knoxville Raceway, they're lean, they're mean, they're 700 horses, a man and machine. They're 4 wide before they start to slip and slide. Here come the Cool Ray Coast2Coast Racing League Sprint Cars and the Mike Westbrook Memorial for the Knoxville National. Where else would you rather be than right here, right now? Green, Spangler, green flag, showtime, Knoxville Nationals are green.
Join us for the 4th annual Mike Westbrook Memorial Knoxville Nationals for the Steve King Foundation. July 31st to August 3rd. 4 days of open 360 Knoxville action using the Knoxville National scoring system. $200 in payouts as well as loads of door prizes. $10 early bird entry by midnight Sunday, July 17th. Then $15 for Coast to Coast members and $20 for non-Coast to Coast members. Max I rating has to be 3,000. All entries open to the first 100 drivers. 100% of registration fees go directly to the Steve King Foundation. All races will be broadcast on the Coast to Coast Racing Network. For more info, go to c2crl.com. It's showtime.
These dollars had come together to support us, and we realized no, we didn't want to use them for us. We wanted to use them to help others.
The foundation has done so much for so many people. It helps any family that has somebody, whether it be a crew member or one of the drivers, that get hurt. We can help them to get through the situation.
I was injured in a non-wing sprint car accident that broke my neck and left me with a spinal cord injury. I was in the hospital 8 months, and that got really, really expensive, so having that extra help to help push me and my family forward was a big deal.
Yes, Steve's death is the reason the foundation exists, but it's Steve's life, and it's the lives of racers everywhere, is the reason we're able to do the work we do.
All right, folks, we're back here. Feature time here tonight. All right, got a little special event going on here. The qualifying for our Mike Westbrook Knoxville Nationals. Now we got a feature here going on, a little bit of race. Get you kind of set up, warmed up for what you're going to see come Thursday night. Guys are going to put it on the line, and Terry Jack, been a good one so far.
Oh yeah, the heats are awesome.
Yeah, and we're only halfway through. We got 2 more nights of this.
Right.
All right, Chapman, the man out front. We know he's fast.
This will be interesting. Blake started in the back a lot of the Renegades this season and kind of saved his tire and made his way up to the front late in the race. So see what he does.
What's going to be interesting there too, Jack, is reset the track.
Oh.
Doesn't.
See that? Part anymore.
No, you shouldn't have reset it.
It doesn't look like it did before.
That could be the light.
I think it's dark now. It's still there, but I think part of that update did say that, like, in sessions, between sessions of a session or whatever, you know, that there was potential of a water truck or something.
Oh, really? That's what I'm saying. There's no. You definitely could have seen the slick, and it's not there. I mean, again, it's true. It probably still
it did go away a little bit,
but it's not there like it was.
Yeah, you can see it's definitely worn in the middle, but yeah, it's not as dark.
So here we go. We'll see if that changes the characteristics a little bit. What these guys have to do, and play something. They want to see a little water truck running around on the track there. Pace trucks in. Here we go. Feature time here tonight. Boy's gonna lay it down.
Green flag, green flag.
There it is.
It is green flag. Chapman gets to jump out front. If it's not as slick, and I'll tell you what, he just took off. Not as slick, you might see that low line for the first part of the race come in, and then everybody goes high.
Yeah, right now
you see a lot of guys going lower.
Yeah, and that's what I'm gonna tell you guys. I've watched many races, and I know y'all race them, but I've seen the trend. But yet, without it being as slick as it was, because to me it looks like track's reset, or like you said, a little water truck came out there.
We didn't have somebody trying the very top yet, so
right.
Get somebody up on that cushion.
So I think, I'm with y'all. I think what's gonna happen is they're gonna try that bottom, and they're gonna push back up to the top.
I'm surprised Brandon.
You watch the tires.
I'm surprised Brandon
beating
as long as he
banging
did.
back here around 8th and 9th place spot. I don't know that. Tearing each other up. Oh, still some contact in the back. Uh-oh, they're around.
The yellow flag is out.
Grandy and company yellow out.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that got Mike Grandy also involved in that. Got hooked tire to tire. Let's go back on the replay and watch it one more time. Mike Grandy just wrong place, wrong time. Started in front of him. Two machines just got locked up, couldn't get unlocked. Mike was just back here kind of riding around.
Oh, he hauled it in there.
And, just see it, trying to avoid it.
Right.
Oh, he went down low, and then there was just a car there and couldn't do anything. Boom. Okay. Lost his wing.
Everyone's got one fast repair in these races tonight, so they're going to be able to get back out on the track and give it another shot.
Awesome.
It's going to be a pretty good restart.
I don't know about you, Terry, but I think they need an update to have a fast tow option. That can ruin a race on a short track.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Yeah, like it costs you an X to get a fast tow, right?
Yeah, sometimes you just have a little soft, topple over or something. No major damage. You could just get flipped back over or something, but no, it ends your race.
It does.
Now, in real life, how many cars do you see fly back up?
Quite a bit.
So
and these
you've
open wheels.
You've seen that in real racing. They keep going green.
Oh, yeah.
And they flip them over real quick and keep going.
No, don't keep going green.
That's what I thought,
no, but they can still throw the caution, but put you at the end of the line without having to wait 3 minutes or something.
Right. I don't know. Connor's working that top side.
Well, they got.
Yeah, we got a couple of them up there now.
Yeah, I think it's just pre-made how the caution laps work. I mean, it's like it is on asphalt now. We talk about that a lot, like especially a track like Talladega, where it's almost like an 8-minute long caution. They can actually speed that up. The admin could. Not quite sure what they can do on the dirt side. They're not that in with. Right
No,
now,
it's just that
Chapman's
penalty
the
you
man.
get though. Connor Ross, the first one on the high side right now.
Yep.
Chapman's still up
He's
front,
coming
which
too.
Chapman, he can experiment a little bit. As long as he stays fast, he's looking good. He's down on that bottom. Griggs is there. Can't
He
do
could be
much.
He could be doing
I
that,
think these first two cars are saving that right here.
That's what I was just gonna say, Jack. He's gonna stay down low and save his right rear.
Cars are around
So
in the back.
till like 15 to go. They're gonna step on.
The thing about that is, if you miss that bottom, caution out now, but you miss that bottom and you get in the slick, you can burn a lot more of that tire.
Oh, for sure.
Steve Moyer. See what happens. Oh, he just got into the side of another one, and there you go. There's your other way around the track. He tried it. Didn't work out well. That's the high lane. Chapman right now. Yeah, but the thing about it is Chapman, even on that bottom, is staying fast. As long as he can stay out front. I mean, he'll keep Ross back there and say, okay, I'll when it's go time.
Nah, Connor's not gonna play around. He's gonna go right to the fence.
Yeah, might as well. At least right now, Chapman knows what the low line will do. And I think he understands the high line, like you said, fast. I can go up there, run quick, do what my car will do down here. Now he knows. Flip side of that, you talk about Ross. He's instantly going up on the top side fast part of it.
Yep. He's not even playing around with the bottom.
Yeah. He doesn't really know what it's going to do down low. It's going to bog down. It's going to be able to be, it's going to be fast down there, et cetera. But he might need that if Chapman flips the script, goes up top.
Yep. I think he's gonna wait till that page's turn to try it.
Yeah. And you know, I talk about that a lot too. Guys have big leads. You know, you talk about it in the Xfinity race a lot too. Guys have big leads. They get out there, they lead a lot of laps, and then they get marred in traffic, like second or third place. Well, they've been out front for so long, they know what the car do, and they get back in traffic, and it's like, well, I don't know what my car does. And you see them, a lot of times, sometimes they fall off because they don't know what happens. And they're the best in the world. Sometimes it just happens that way. Gonna see though, Chapman out front.
Here we
Pace
go.
truck in. Here we go.
Oh,
He gets
nice
that jump,
start.
yeah. Gotta love being a leader. Gonna get it. He's still gonna stay down low. Meanwhile, back up here at 3 wide with Templeton, Wilson. These guys know it's go time too. We gotta move. Now, what Chapman does want to see, he wants to see Griggs and him back down there and give Ross a problem. Now Ross goes down low. He said, let me test the waters down here. These guys are actually been pretty quick.
Right.
Because actually Ross was not gaining that much ground on Chapman. And remember, like I said earlier, low line might come in. Well, look at it. High line's not as fast as what it was. Doesn't mean
Well,
though,
we're going
we
four,
still got-
almost 5 wide back here, around 10, 11, 12.
Oh, yeah, these guys have been racing hard. So we'll have to see as the race goes on. We're only in lap 13 here. The race goes on. Still with you. I think maybe that high lane will come in, but Chapman right now sticking to the bottom. Got a lot
he's
going on around 8th, 9th, 7th, 8th, 9th place spot. Oh, Roger Craig.
Oh,
He got
no.
The 747. Let's see what happened to him. Back here. Oh, looks like Gary had to get out of it a little bit. And Roger thought he had him cleared. Got the back tire. Oh!
Oh, you went
on
up
the
over.
track and then just got obliterated.
Oh, yeah. GJ got sideways a little bit getting in. Cost some good there. Then got sideways a little more. And Roger caught his back tire.
Can't do it. Can't do anything, man, here sometimes. Happens
Nope.
so quick.
We got some guys that started in the back, starting to show up in the top 10 now. Jesse Atkinson, 18-7, Zach Chapman, 12-8, Joseph Grandy, 17-9, and I think he was involved in a wreck earlier too.
Yeah, he was.
I'm surprised, though, like I said. Well, I'm not really surprised because I've seen it time and time again. But, again, Chapman, he was so fast in the heats, like you were saying. This track has changed. I mean, you can see it. It's not what it was during the heats and the warm-up. And maybe the low lines.
I don't know if I'm liking them. I don't know if I'm liking them putting that water on there. You know what, Jack? It was coming in like really good 2 lines.
Yeah, that was going to be a really good track, but I think we still might have that 2 lines. I think you might see the guys up front saving that tire. Like I said, somebody's making a lot of ground through the field. I'm not sure how they were doing it, but there's a fast line.
Atkinson is hard charger right now. He's up at 11 spots, back in 7, so he's coming through the field the most, along with Grandy. The biggest talking point we've been talking all night is, high line versus low line, and I know you got y'all the experts when it comes to the racing and looking on the side there. I see y'all guys race a lot. In that low line working right now, but can Ross get that high lane going and run him down? What y'all think?
I think, actually, hold on a second. Sorry, Tyler's gonna be fast on the top.
Okay. Green flag. Chapman still gets that huge run, and this is what Chapman does want to see. He wants to see them guys battle behind him. Instantly, Griggs goes to the top side, blocks off Ross. Ross is going to have to go to the inside. Maybe try it. Here comes Wilson. Caution in the back. Nope. Oh, Zach Chapman. See what happened to him. Got going in the middle, 3 wide. And just a little tire touching. Backs it into the wall. Arrested. Griggs is going, man, Ed Ross had to give that spot back. Now Chapman's loving, he's loving the cautions because it's helping him on the starts. Ross and them's probably going, I need a long green flag run. I think that's what it's going to take because the more this thing with the cautions, that low line's just going to stay there for Chapman.
Hey, if they put that water on the low line, yeah, it's just going to stay wetter.
But if we was to say was to get from here on in with 10 to go, Ross could get that top end going along with Griggs and Wilson. I mean, I don't want to count them guys out. They could get that thing going and run down Chapman, but they need those flag runs. And
yeah, it's definitely a momentum thing for sure.
Absolutely. And a good one so far, though. Take anything away from any of them. They got C2CRL.com, up to date on what's going on. Everything in the Coast2Coast Racing League. And what we got going on here this week with the Mike Westbrook Knoxville Nationals Memorial Race. Had the qualifying, set the field for it. A little feature race here. Kind of give you a little taste of what you're going to see come Thursday. Main guys get out here and race it all out. Saw the ladies earlier tonight. That was fun. Blake Chapman's mom pulling off the win.
Yeah, I think she left her setup in his car.
Yeah, there you go. See? Hey. Awesome. Single file. Face trucks in. Flag's about to fly. Chapman didn't get the jump that time. He did the last time. Ross is there. And that single file might be what's going to help Ross out. He instantly goes back up on that top side cushion along with Griggs and Wilson. Wilson back there. He's got to try to see if he can't get something to get around Griggs. As now he's got Templeton coming up on his back end. Comes Griggs. Griggs does a slide job on Ross. Crisscross right back over. This is what Templeton wants to see. You guys get back there and battle. I'm going to ride off into the sunset.
He's a long way to go, catch Blake, though.
That's what I'm saying. So.
Oh,
Ross
there's a heck of a race going on.
Oh, man. Wilson got in the back a little bit. That's what you call that. That's the equivalent of bump and run on the dirt. Comes Jesse. Jesse, the hard charger, up 13 spots. 14 now. Wow. On the move. Captain's still out front. Nobody's been able to reel him in. Lost there in second. Huge battle going on. Let's go back around 8th place spot.
Yeah, Joseph Grandy's making a run at it.
He is. He's up to 7.
Yeah, he's running about as high as you can, but he's not getting away from Brandon Templeton. In fact, it looks like he might get past now.
Right. Just needs to pull that wing back a little bit. Tighten it up a little.
Templeton right there. It's a good battle between them. You got a battle around 4th and 5th place spot. Griggs back. Wilson's moved up to 3rd. Atkinson right there hanging on to the 5th place.
And what helps too is the gear choices we get now.
Okay. Chapman still down there, man, in the putt lane on the bottom. Got a little bit of lap
Atkinson in the top 5. He wants more.
Yeah. Well, this is what I was talking about. Like, now we've seen a pretty good green flag run. Get up there and you see that top side's coming in now. I think it's just time run out at this point.
Could be.
Yeah, I think when Blake got the pole, time ran out.
What do you mean could be? There's 2 laps to go. You think Ross gonna make that? I like that enthusiasm. There we go.
Jesse Atkinson taking 3rd away.
He did. Jesse, the hard charger, of 15 spots.
He's looking at 2nd.
Ooh, yeah. He's moving.
He's going to go for it. Oh, Connor blocks it.
Oh, yeah, he had that lap car right there. Connor had to go down on the inside.
He's going to get him. It's close. Nah.
No, man, he's going to hang on the 3rd. What a finish, man. Chapman's going to bring it home.
Man.
Ross is going to bring it in 2nd. Atkinson up 15 spots. A hard charger here tonight in that one. Bringing it in 3rd. Tell you what, if Atkinson would have had probably another, I don't know, 5 or 10 green flag runs, he probably would have got up there and blew right past Chapman.
He needs to put that car in the trailer and don't touch it.
I wonder if we even saw everything Blake had, though. He never really had a challenge here.
I don't know. Oh.
The Midwest Mama was on point tonight.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see what he would have done if someone would have gotten up to him.
Right, like what if Jesse would have started up higher, you know? Yeah.
Joys of having that lead, but when to go and when not to go.
Never had to burn his stuff up.
Nope.
Right. Charger man here. Back and
now you're
just enjoying the boot. Got a copy?
I copy.
Well, I'll tell you what, hard charging it through the field. I got to ask, though, and we were talking about it here a lot, how different was that track between the heat races and the actual feature?
Oh, it was really different. Heat race, obviously very top dominant there. I kind of messed up there in the start, so I apologize for who I got into, but I do apologize for the move there, just trying to get up to the front. But yeah, inside definitely was not dominant during heats or qualifying or LCQs, and then I made it to the LCQs, so kind of stuck behind the Josephs. We're like, let's just settle behind P2 and we got a gap behind us. Let's just do some stuff. And coming to the checkered, I tried the inside on 3 and 4. I was like, wow, I got an insane drive off of the inside there. So game plan coming into the feature: run high 1 and 2, run low 3 and 4, just send it in. And I mean, that worked out really well. And then told my spotter, just come in like 15-10 ago. I was like, inside is just so dominant for me right now, and I feel like I had a drive off the bottom nobody else had tonight, so that really helped us.
Absolutely. Came home here, man, hard charging it up there, 15 spot. The third, you got anybody want to thank for a good finish?
First, I gotta thank my spotter, Brady Floyd. Just did an amazing job to help me get through this thing. I mean, it was just amazing. I talked through every single move I did with him, and just amazing to have him tonight. Got to thank Adrian Esports, 4Cloak Media. Go check him out, www.4cloakmedia.net. Got to thank JR Racing, which is my own thing. Got to thank my parents for watching, any family, friends for watching, and got to thank myself for keeping the wheels under me.
Definitely did, man. Tonight, third place finish there. Hard Charger bringing it up, man, to third. Well, this guy here, he was able to hang on to it. Home in second, O'Connor Ross. Connor's your way in the booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got a copy.
So he was able to hold on to second, but there was a little scare there, man. Jesse was coming. I asked him, though, what's your feeling on the difference between the track and the heat race and the feature?
It was different. I didn't really expect the bottom to be the where you wanted to run, to be honest. Warm-ups, I was running the top, just trying to, dial it in a little bit more, and then, I went down to the bottom, and it was fast. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm comfortable on the top and bottom here, so I didn't really have to worry, but I just wanted to go where they weren't.
Well, it was going to pay. Do you think it would have paid off if maybe a long green flag run would have happened? Like a real, real long one?
I'm not too sure. Blake had us covered tonight. I was trying everything. I was trying slider line, top line, bottom line, and nothing really seemed to work. So he definitely had us covered, but I don't think it would have mattered if we had that long of a run.
Hey, well, I tell you what, you still was able to hang on a second. Had a good finish here tonight. Got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank Velocity Race Design for making me a paint for this week. It's a nice looking paint. Ross Correnta does an amazing job at work. So go see him if you need some paints. Got to thank Gambler Motorsports. They've been helping me make this setup and giving me some feedback. I got to thank Burger Barn, Petro Plus, Pesky Penguin, East One Construction, Kingpin Farms, Cool Ray Heating and Cooling. And you guys for broadcasting this. I got to thank Coast to Coast for putting this on. It's an awesome event, and I'm just glad to be a small little part of it.
Definitely did good. Coming home tonight, second place. That's Connor Ross. Well, this guy, they said he had the field covered. Blake, join the booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got you, Joe.
Well, I've asked this question, but I got to ask you on here, what was your feeling on the difference between the track from the heats to the feature?
Yeah, well, I think the top was it had some speed up there. I ran my top feature setup in my heat race, took some fuel out of it, and I was really fast in that. And then I went out in the warm-up, put my bottom set in, and I was fast down there, even though the top had some speed, but I was still, a tenth, maybe two, faster than everybody else. So I decided to put the bottom setup in the night, and I don't really have any words to describe how good this setup was. Basically, I didn't have to touch the wheel. It just drove itself. It was pretty incredible. I don't think I felt that good in the car in a long, long time.
Absolutely. And you look strong out there. Hey, I'll see you a lot, man, on the Wednesday nights doing what you need to do. How do you feel now, maybe setting this thing up come Thursday? Maybe any kind of things you need to tweak or you're looking at?
Yeah, I don't know what to think, Joe. Because I got this bottom setup that's really, really good, but it's not really meant to go anywhere else on the track. And I know for about the first 20-30 laps, guys are probably going to be only on the bottom Thursday night. So I don't know. I'll just start thinking of ways to maybe make this set a little more versatile, and hopefully I'll be able to run a little bit more places on the track other than just the bottom. But we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, if you get any better, man, the guys are just going to go home and stay home. You look good tonight. Put in victory lane. You got anybody you want to thank?
Yeah, I got to thank my parents and grandparents for watching and supporting, especially my mom. It was easy to win after seeing what she did in the women's race. I just had to do what she did and basically led me to victory. But I also got to give a shout out to Galen's Gourmet Popcorn. You can head over to their website and use code CART, C-A-R-T, at checkout for 15% off some of their delicious popcorn. I got to thank all the boys out at the Krite Sim Racing team. We're really, really fast right now. Preston and Terry did an incredible job last night. They're both really, really fast. So super excited to see what those guys can do come Thursday night. And I got to thank you guys for putting this broadcast on.
Tell you what, there you go, Blake Chapman, and that's a mom and son victory lane here tonight. As Chapman puts it in there, Gretchen earlier on. Well, guys, I tell you what, it sets the field up for Thursday. It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, there's still actually a lot to set up. We got Hard Knocks tomorrow, Pole Shuffle tomorrow, and then there's going to be some more races Thursday to fill a few more spots.
Absolutely, man. It's going to be a good one, folks. I tell you what, definitely tune in. check it all out here. Go to c2crl.com and it'll get you up to speed on everything happening this week and the future weeks. But for myself and everyone tonight, it was a good one here. For myself, everyone here at the Coast to Coast Racing League, have a good night.